Welcome to Conversations and Connections to Amplify and Inspire. I'm Karen Powell, and this is the second series of my podcast. This season, we're taking things to the next level, exploring how simple introductions and a curiosity to learn can lead to extraordinary moments. Together, we'll uncover stories, celebrate the transformative power of human connection and how it drives us to collaborate, contribute, create a better future and influence change in our community. I hope you enjoy it. Hello and welcome. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Karen Powell and I'm the host of this podcast. Today I want to reflect on something that came through clearly with my recent conversation with Liz Fleming. The gap between having a vision and making it real. So many of us have big ideas. We want to contribute, we want to help, we see a need and feel deeply called to respond. But the truth is that vision often stays in our hearts or our notebooks simply because we don't have the means to bring it to life. It takes effort, it takes support, and yes, it takes financial backing. Not everyone wants to talk about that part, and we need to, because the biggest thing holding back many change makers isn't their idea, it's the funding. That's where people like Liz Fleming come in. Liz is a grants coach, strategist and chartered accountant with over 15 years of experience, and she brings together the practical know-how of navigating complex funding systems and deep passion for helping organisations across the resources they need to grow. In our conversation, Liz shared powerful insights. She talked about the need to have a clear strategic outlook, not just a dream, but a defined direction. And we've heard from many of the organisations that we work with is that the need to represent their sustainable goals in grant writing is a necessity. Being grant ready takes preparation. From quotes and project planning to financials and timelines, it's necessary to have these on hand and up to date to be able to complete the grant process effectively. And collaboration is essential. Funders are increasingly want to see how organisations are partnering and sharing their resources. And I personally think there is a massive gap in how this could be improved. Why do small grassroots organisations not get together and collaborate and share resources such as a bookkeeper or an accountant rather than having their own? Storytelling is another area where Liz shared powerful insights. Applications aren't just about data, they need to emotionally connect and clearly communicate impact. She also made a critical point that if you're eligible, you should apply. Even if you don't get the grant, the process of preparing will clarify your purpose, structure your ideas, and often lead to unexpected opportunities. If you never apply, the answer is already no. And perhaps most importantly, she reminded us that contribution isn't always about money. And I'd suggest to you that by sharing someone's story, amplifying their voice, making an introduction, asking how can you help, or donating some of your time to a cause that matters to you. Through my business community, and we shine a light on grassroots organisations doing important work. Work that often goes unnoticed, but is deeply needed. There are many, many organisations, and we connect with these because of our own lived experiences and value. Your ripple might look different. Maybe your contribution is connecting someone with Liz's wisdom. Maybe it's forwarding this episode to a friend who has a big idea but feels stuck. And maybe it's starting that long dormant project and taking the first step towards making it real. In my book, 2 Ears, 1 Mouth and a Big Heart, there are various stories of inspiring organisations who are changing lives. And there are action and prompts for you to look at what you could contribute to help such organisations and to create change in your own way. So here's my invitation. What could you do this week to make your impact happen? And who could you share this podcast with? because alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. Bye for now. Thank you for joining me on Conversations and Connections today. I hope this conversation sparked new ideas and reminded you of the power of meaningful connections. A huge thank you to all of our guests for sharing their valuable insights and inspiring stories. Visit my website at karenpowell.com.au. You'll find resources, insights, and opportunities to work with me to make every conversation count and create lasting impact. Don't forget to subscribe, share this episode, and leave a review to help spread the word. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and let's start making an impact together, one conversation at a time.